Hey everyone, it's been a while since you've seen my face on camera. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name's Heather. I'm the proprietor of Heather Trek, and I want to thank you guys for all your patience while I've been getting my collective act together. As you can see, we are not inside the Prius anymore, but I do want to show you guys my new ride and let you know what's coming up with the new van build and how I plan to be going about that. So let me put you on pause for just a minute. We'll get out and take a look. I'll let you see the outside of the vehicle. Then I'll show you what we've achieved on the inside so far, which is not a lot, but there's going to be a lot more coming in the next 4 weeks. I head out of Jackson, Wyoming on the 15th of April. So coming up pretty quick. So I need to get the van built out, and so far it's not. But one second, let me put you on pause. I'll be right back with you. So it's a really nice day here in Jackson. You can see a church here and one of the main roads in town. Nice blue sky we got up there. It's 50 degrees out today. So I thought this was a good day to shoot a nice outside video. If you hear things in the background that sound like a chainsaw, they're doing the hill climb today and throughout the weekend. I'll get some hill climb footage for you guys later. In the meantime, here's the new ride. This is a 2012 Toyota Sienna minivan, and so it's going to give me a whole lot more space and room than I had in the original one. In the Prius, I mean. It came with a set of racks on the roof already, so we'll be making use of those as soon as I find a skybox to put up there. I do want to show you a little accident that we had, not accident, don't get me wrong, a little bit of damage that we sustained here in the wintertime. I don't know how well this will show on camera, but you can see that giant crack in the windshield that's now turned my windshield into like 6 different pieces. Not super thrilled about that, but on Monday I'm going to be taking it into Safelite and getting new windshield on there. It also came with the covers over the top of the windows so that you don't get rain in when the windows are open. These front windows all roll down, these ones pop out a little bit. So yeah, that's what the outside of the van looks like. And here's the view of the interior from the back with the hatch open. So the hatch opens up like that. Now this does have the stow and go third row seats, so that's what the numbers 1 and 1 back here are. It's a 60-40 split. I kept the seats in for now. But if you pull these 2 back seats out, you get a whole bunch of storage down under this region. The part I wanted to show you that's the only thing I've done so far is that is a twin mattress frame, a twin XL mattress frame, and a twin XL mattress. Both of those were ordered off of Amazon. It's an 80-inch long frame and mattress, and I have 90 inches from the back gate to the back of the seat, to the back of that seat, because I have kind of short legs. If you were longer legged, you might not be able to fit this in there. But that's the only thing that I've achieved so far. Both the frame and the mattress came off of Amazon. I've also got some Reflectix here, and I've got the black cloth going on the other side, so we're doing that for window covers. This one's sort of in place right now. I got caught up on the seatbelt cover. But as you can see, you can black out all the windows with just some Reflectix and some fabric. I used some 3M77 glue to adhese the two together. There's a couple of cubbies back here that you can use as bedside cabinets, drink station, whatever you need. I've got one of my Lucy lights hanging out up there. You can see the front from here. This also had a set of seats in the middle row. I removed those. They're stowed in Ohio right now in a friend's basement. Thank you, friends. So yeah, that's all that's been done so far. Is literally I bought a mattress frame and a mattress off of Amazon and installed them in the car. Now, if you're looking at this side here and going, that's not a whole lot of space, you're right. It is possible to buy a narrow twin, which would probably be better if you're only one person sleeping in the van. You could also build your own platform and actually customize it to the side. You can see where there's a big gap there between the mattress and the door. There's another gap right up here between the mattress and the sidewall of the car. If I were to build an actual platform and put a foam mattress on it, I wouldn't have those big open spaces. So that might be the way I would go if I had power tools. So this is to let you know, if you don't have power tools, you can do a no-build van build. Order your stuff off Amazon, have it shipped to anywhere Amazon will ship to. This frame is 14 inches, so there's going to be 14 inches of storage under there, and you can see it's just the 3 legs. Now that frame doesn't require any assembly at all. I'll put the brand name down in the links so that you can see what that brand name is, and all it does is, you know, screw together with a couple of wing nuts and you're done. It's literally just unfold the legs, tighten them into place, done. The mattress does come vacuum sealed, so when the mattress arrives it's only like half an inch thick. In normal temperatures like this, it'll inflate in 72 hours. But it's been 10 degrees out at night, so mine took more like a week and a half. I think it may still be inflating a little bit, but as soon as that's done, I've got a bed that's certainly going to be comfortable for me and the cat. If I have a guest stay over, it's roomy enough for 2 adults. And I don't like when my arms hang off the end of the bed, so I went with an XL so that I could make sure I didn't have like loss of feeling in my arms, which is what usually happens when I have my arm hanging off the end of the bed. So lots more room than I had in the Prius. Still a Toyota. Unfortunately, I was not wealthy enough to afford a 2020 Toyota Sienna, which would have been a hybrid. So at some point in the future, there will either be a Jackery or a Bluetti as well. There will be more of this no-build van build content here in the next couple of weeks as I get ready to drive back up to Fairbanks, Alaska, and I'll take you guys along for it. So that's where we are so far with the van build. Couple of things that are coming up. There's a center console right here, and I've looked up how to remove that on the internet. I'd like the ability to just be in my seat and swing in and be able to jump into the back without having to go out, open a side door. It's too big a hassle. So I am going to be removing that console. That's going to happen soon. A lot of the actual build isn't going to happen until after Monday. Monday's when I take and get the 2-inch hitch receiver and the brand new glass for the windshield. So after Monday is when I feel like I'll really be able to start doing activity here in the back. Making sure that all those window covers that I made fit. Getting the bed made up, because clearly it needs, like, blankets, pillows, all that. Want to get the center console taken out so I can just swing through. And really, this particular center console, the only thing it has are cup holders and a place to store stuff. I appreciate that, but I don't need it. There's also 2 additional cup holders up in the front that are part of the front dash, so I'll use those. There are kind of cup holders at the bottom edge of the door as well. They're not great cup holders, but they're there, And goodness, this thing has 3 glove boxes, couple of little cubbies where you can stash some things. Yeah, it's got a reasonable amount of random storage, sunglass storage. Forgot about that. Forgot that was there. But anyway, so losing 4 cup holders and a place to store junk is not a huge loss for me. I would much rather the gain of being able to just jump into the back. So I will show you how to remove that when I get around to removing that. I bought a separating toilet. Woohoo, very exciting. So when I unbox that, I haven't unboxed it yet. I'll show you that. It's a very specific brand, built in a very specific way. I wanted it to do a very specific job, and it looks like it's going to do that. So I'll show you guys that video. I'll show you how it gets used, but I won't use it on camera because ew. But it'll be there. That may end up becoming a product that I use while I'm up in Fairbanks. I am looking to live in a dry cabin. For those of you who don't know what a dry cabin is, it means it does not have any running water, so no shower, no running water in the sink, no flushing toilets. So I may end up using the one that I bought in a dry cabin, and I knew that when I bought it, so I got real picky about what I wanted to get. So we'll show you some video of that coming up. I've got to figure out what storage I'm going to use under the bed, what kind of rack I'm going to put on the back to hold some robust Rubbermaid type containers that I have to carry more stuff. I do want to get a sky rack for the roof. I also want to get a bike rack for the roof. For those of you who don't know, my bike is still in Skagway, Alaska, so I need to go pick that back up and take it with me to Fairbanks. So yeah, there's a lot coming up. I don't want you guys to miss it. Someday in the future, I will go back and get all of last year's films and put it up there. But for right now, I want you guys to see what's going on right now, because there's a lot of it, and a lot of it's going to be more useful if you're looking to just start van life, because it's going to be that how do you do a no-build build, and how you can do that relatively inexpensively, and how you think about what you're going to need, what it's going to serve, what purpose is it for. So yeah, we'll get into all of that. In the meantime, I thank you guys for just sticking around and being patient with me and wanting to see this kind of content, and I will get as much out to you as quickly as I can. Have a great week.